Here's a quick search looking for funding for a group based in California that's attempting to help lessen the number of food deserts, that is, areas without adequate grocery stores or access to healthy foods, using GrantStation.com. So the organization focuses its current efforts on gardening, building gardens in areas without access to nutritional food. The residents of these areas are mainly Hispanic, and many of them are recent immigrants. This organization is also focused on gardening education and overall community health and nutrition. They're currently looking to expand their reach by installing community gardens in 3 different communities in Southern California and need $15,000 per garden for a total of $45,000. The land for each of these gardens has already been donated at a total value of $30,000. Starting on our U.S. Charitable Search page, for this food security project, you may want to start your search by looking at both national funders, those that give in all 50 states, and funders that give specifically to California. Then you can select, under your areas of interest, social service and issues, food access, and food security, and then you'll get about 199 funders. Now, under target populations, if we add in Hispanic, that'll then raise it up to more than 414, which is really too many to review. But if we use the Match All checkbox, we can then narrow that down to 30 funders. And these are 30 funders who match all of our areas of interest. Let's take a closer look at growing justice. They aim to invest in efforts to solidify the leadership, dignity, and power of tribal, indigenous, Black, Latinx, Asian, and immigrant people to identify and drive solutions that expand the market for good food from locally or regionally owned and environmentally and economically sustainable farms, ranches, fisheries, and food businesses. Now, they match our areas of interest and they offer grants up to $250,000. Let's go ahead and save them to our dashboard. Let's go back and do another quick search. This time, we're going to look under Environment and Animals, and then we're going to select Organic Farming, Local Food. I'm going to keep California and National selected as well, and our total results are about 85. Now we could narrow that down considerably by adding Hispanics under targeted population, and then selecting Match All, as we did before. Now we're looking at 18. Maybe we look at these potential funders first, and then we can broaden the search if we don't find what we need. But if you don't come up with a strong set of potential funders, what do? Well, for our initial search, what we did is we combined under targeted populations, Hispanics, our areas of interest, of course, was food access and food security. Our geographic scope was the US and California. To find additional funders, look at your project from a different angle, not using food access or food security as a major search term. Ask yourself, what are you doing and why are you doing it? In other words, what community need are you attempting to address? In this case, this organization is helping communities build their own community gardens. So let's clear out the search, and we're just going to do a search for garden in the keyword search box. So that yields 178 results. Now let's go ahead and narrow that down by adding in California from our geographic scope. Now we're looking at 28 funders to review. Researching and finding new grant opportunities on GrantStation is easy, quick, and fun.